Okay, welcome to this abbreviated edition of a Stampscapes live broadcast. We're going to be trying some different metallic surfaces, and we're going to be working with Brilliance inks for the most part. Okay, so on these darker types of metallic papers, what you want to do is you want to work in reverse, most of the time, unless you set some sort of ground of a lightened area, which we'll do here in a bit. This first piece of foil, fairly dark piece of foil, is just stamping everything out in white ink, and then what I'm doing is I'm splatter painting some white Dr. Martin's Bleed Proof White over the surface. On the second one, we're going to be working in reverse, but I thought things need a little bit of kind of a different texture in here and different lighting, so what I'm doing here is I'm applying some Brilliance ink in white with a cotton ball here to get some kind of illuminated clouds, I guess, in between the reversed out imagery, reversed meaning white on dark. Okay, so I'm working with Brilliance inks because it will dry on this type of paper. Other types of pigment inks usually won't. They're oil-based. Brilliance is a water-based ink. Okay, so I'm going in and highlighting some of these clouds a little bit more, but you can see that glowing moon up in the corner. Just a stenciled out hole punch moon. Adding in some additional highlights on tops of those clouds to give them a little bit extra contrast. And then splatter painting. My splatter painted, speckled light is kind of the binder for all of the different imagery. Okay, now we're going with a larger, kind of half-page Stardream, which is a metallic, but it's more of an iridescent than a foil, okay? It's a little bit more porous than your foil papers. Depends which one you're working with. This one happens to be the dark blue Lapis Lazuli. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to still stamp my imagery in white, but I will incorporate some darker imagery into this scene as well. Adding some additional highlighting with my white acrylic paint pen here. And as you can see, stamping your imagery in white, it's never real bright white. It's always kind of a translucent version, so you get that color of the paper showing through, so a little bit of extra contrast works good, as well as the splatter painted snowfall. Okay, now I felt that this one needed kind of an expansion of the value range of the piece, so I'm adding in some black Brilliance ink, kind of to create a vignette, adding in some reeds in black Brilliance. And then I'm stamping this bird, and you'll see later where I changed that bird to an ice skater. We got talking in the live stream, with the viewers, and I was saying, this area down here would make a great location for a ice skater. Okay, so those are the three scenes, and here you can see them formatted and sprayed with an acrylic spray. I really like this one with those extra clouds, and there's my ice skater down here. I thought it looked better with that figure. And those are some metallic papers. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks so much for watching.